Chapter 1, The Walk. Gunshots banged out of hand pistols and revolvers on the corner of Boulevard and Avenue late night. Under the streetlights, smoke filled the air as fire exchanged from gun barrels, sending bullets swirling into the night like shooting stars, destined to hit any target.
Let's get it in.
The gentleman that I'll be up here talking to you about, very dynamic individual. His name is Khalil Coleman. We grew up together, and there were many times in my life where I could have stumbled and fell. And every time he was right there to catch me. And I'm not over exaggerating. There are opportunities for me in the neighborhood that we grew up in to go a different direction. And every time, Khalil was right there with a firm hand to just give me one of those. And about 2 years ago, he began to start writing a book. At this time, I would like to bring up Mr. Khalil Coleman. Can we give him a round of applause?
First time writing a book, first time author. Time and place in the life of B and K, and it just started off with just two letters popped in my head, B and K, and those was the two characters that I chose to write about. And their story is supposed to represent the story of so many youth who never have a chance to tell a story. One more shout out. Gunshots banged out of hand pistols and revolvers on the corner of Boulevard and Avenue late night. Under the streetlights, smoke filled the air as fire exchanged from gun barrels, sending bullets swirling into the night like shooting stars, destined to hit any target. Black t-shirts made no difference to who would be taken from a stray. Loose bullets flew through car doors, windows, and left holes in people's houses. Running for cover, he dumped back. He tried to escape to the other side of the park where he would be able to lose the boys in the gangway, a narrow passage between two houses. He rose up quickly, dashing across the field in a sprint. One of the boys yelled across the park, "Do or die," as he finished emptying one clip and reloaded another. The boy cocked his 9mm Glock pistol and fired hot lead across the field like a relentless soldier in battle for turf war. The chamber spit the empty shells into the moonlight as the flame traveled from the barrel to the bullet. Two of the bullets skinned deep, striking him in the side of his stomach and above his rib before he could reach the getaway. He fell to the ground hard as the lead burned deeply into his flesh. Desperate to be anywhere better than there, tears fell from his eyes as he choked in blood, panicking in tremendous fear for his life. His t-shirt was stained black, bloody red. He crawled up against a nearby tree, struggling to sit his back up straight from injured wounds. He breathed heavily for air, feeling himself losing breath in his lungs. He gasped a sigh of relief as he leaned off the tree to lie in the grass staring at the stars, thinking of heaven. Everything peaceful in the world he cherished unconditionally. The wind blew across the open field heavily. He held his wounds tightly, but it did no good as the blood flowed through his fingertips. He closed his eyes as the tears kept falling, wondering if life could have been different for him. He prayed and hoped he was going someplace better.
I am so happy. It's very emotional for me because if one young man would act like him in each neighborhood, we could turn this around. I'm just amazed and I love it, but we need a lot more of him. But that's a good start.
It's a good impression on kids, like he said, and I just think it's a really great book, and I'm going to get one because I want to read it.
My reaction to this, I think it was great, well put together, and it was exactly what I would expect from Khalil, a young guy with so much energy, giving so much back to the community. I never seen a person in his age bracket who's so passionate about what he do, his craft, and impacting the community in a positive way.
I think it was one of the best events in my life. I have to see my son to achieve so much. I want him to continue to do the things that he likes to do, that he enjoys doing, and help as many people as he can and benefit from that. I know that that's what he really wants to do, and I know that's what he loved to do, and that's what I did when I was very young.